Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 135 pounds considering he's 5'11" tall? I don't know, but he did it, and he's got a reach of 72.4 inches. And Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. The monster, Zhu Kang, fighting out of Beijing, China, looks to pick up another big win here. Some of the fastest hands in the world.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Beijing, China, here is the acclaimed featherweight champion of the world, known as the Monster, Zhu Kang.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. So here we go. Should be a good one. Swing and a miss with the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Throws the jab but does not score. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They've elevated, lifted it, but they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
That left hook just missed. Miss with that jab. They exchange punches. Not a lot of defense here at all. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Punching. Nobody home with that hook. A perfect counter shot. Tried to score with that hook but missed. Both men step back for just a moment. Done with that counter shot. That one will count. Khan just got caught. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a... On to the second round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Oh, man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. And he scores with the counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Do you believe what we're seeing? Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. How about that time counter shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance in this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Catch and shoot. And he did catch it. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You'd like to see more jabs. Punch, counter punch. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. Quick punch scores. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice defense on that hook. Just missed with that hook. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously...
Come on.
Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
They're both trying for a knockout. Only catching air with that hook. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Does well to block that left jab. A perfect counter lands. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger zone.
He misses with that straight left. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Robinson in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I need you to focus on that.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hand.
Jukan goes down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Beautiful counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Just misses with that left uppercut. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice counter. And that hook misses. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Tried to score with the uppercut. Nope, that hook won't score. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Jukan in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Go out there, let's reset.
On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter shot lands. The monster! Dazed! Headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go.
On the heels, but look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. He's out of there.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny? Did you see that? Jukan, the monster, in trouble. thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Khan now in some serious trouble. A much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The monster! Dazed! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?